Welcome to tonight's edition of the Joseph Evaldi podcast. Tonight, I'm going to discuss about the decision between two or maybe more loves. How do you decide? And how do you make that choice? Well, as many would know, I went through a breakup 3 months ago. And since then, I rebuilt myself, found love again, and that is loving myself. Because it's taught, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anything else. Through this, I still clinged on. Try to give that person an opportunity to fight for that relationship. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes that is what it is. And sometimes you gotta do whatever you gotta do. And that is not easy. That is literally pain. A pain in the proverbial butt. And what do you do when you go on the decision, you cling on to that, still an option, but you move on. You move on from doing whatever. You move on from doing whatever you gotta do. And it's not easy. It really is not easy finding that one again. What happens if you build your confidence up? You have that energy, you have that power, you have everything going right with you, you do whatever, you're not afraid to chat, and then you meet someone. You meet someone special, you meet someone, and you talk with them for that one night. They might be far away in a distance, but in that one night, you made that love connection that could last a lifetime. It's on such a deeper level than what is felt by romance or even sex combined. Such a deeper level, based on words. Words to describe an emotion, words to describe an event. When deep down inside, you may be thinking of your ex, you may be thinking of the people that you've met and chatted with, you could be thinking of everything around you all at once. This person just comes in your life, takes it by storm. and stays there. Keeps you going. Every time you have thoughts, you look at those words, and it reminds you. It reminds you of what you could have. It reminds you of that feeling. But still, you may be clinging on to the old. And it's ironic note to mention the car that I was driving with my ex, it broke. The interior of the door ripped off and fell off. Now, some may wonder, the door fell off? Yes, the door, not the door fell off, the interior of the door. How did that happen? What's the symbol? It's a symbol that something is broken for good. Something is broken. Something is broken. Maybe can't be repaired. And it's time to move on. Why focus all your time, effort, and energy into someone who won't even love you back? Maybe they did once. Or maybe they clinged on to the idea of love. But was it? And then you find someone new. They're perfect. At least imperfect. They, just by how they carry themselves and their words and everything they do everything you would ask of them. They let you know they love you. Something that is hard. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it at first. I didn't hear what needed to be done. I didn't hear what needed to be done. And you may ask, I'm not sure what needed to be done. Well, clinging on to old love will make you do that. So, what's that decision? You have an amazing moment with someone who is doing what they need to do. They are trying to fight with that one person. Just fighting. Saying those little things. Saying those little things that matter. Saying those little things that matter. And you know what? One person is fighting. The other person doesn't even pay attention. Is lost. lost in their own reality, lost in their own change. And maybe they gotta do what they gotta do, and I've gotta do what I've gotta do. It happens. Relationships go through this all the time. Some guys may never accept the fact that their ex is with somebody else. They may never expect it. They may never care. Or they may never care. But I'm going to go on a limb and say whatever happened tonight kind of made my decision. Now, you may be asking, why would I choose someone so far away? When I haven't even met him yet? Isn't that suspicious? Well, let's just say this. If you could see what happened that night in that conversation, and those words, and everything that has been happening, that passion, that desire, and everything else that goes along with it, wouldn't you fight for that person? Wouldn't you want them there with you every day and night? Wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want to do whatever it takes to get that person over, or even go over there? But I'm not gonna go over there. That person is willing to come. Basically, the shirt on their back for a chance of freedom, for a chance of a new life, and everything else. And I'm going to discuss a little bit about American philosophy and the immigrants of America. Yes, she is a U.S. citizen. But I'm going to say this. In the 1900s, 1910, 1920, the Italian, the Irish, the German, all these different groups from Europe, they came over to America. And immediately, they were pushed out. They weren't accepted. And everything else. Just like what's going on now. Everything. They're not accepted. The thing is, beautiful thing about America is it's the land of opportunity. you might not see it.